Let's hear from him with Andy.
See, big fella, congratulations, that was some performance.
Yeah, it was a good performance on a very, very good man. It was a very hard puncher. I was getting it with a few jabs there, and it's like right hands. It was missiles just past me ears. I thought, oh, I better stay clear of that one. I was trying to feint him in, putting the hand down to draw him onto the shot to get him, and it worked. How
did that knockout shot feel to you? Clearly, looking at Nascimento, he felt it. How did it feel to you?
Yeah. As I hit him with it, I knew it was good night Vienna because I got a shocker right away up my arm into my shoulder, and but full body weight win in it. But I would just like to give credit to this Brazilian fella because not one of the British heavyweights have got any nuts at all. Now, Derek Chisora has been avoiding me fighting Klitschko, world champion. I know he's in this arena. Why don't you get him over? Let's have a face-off right now and ask him why he's not giving his title up, or why does he not want to fight me?
I said we'll try and track down Derek and get him to come over. While we wait for him,
if he's man enough.
Tell us so. Who were you putting out messages to at the end? Because it looked like you were throwing out a few challenges there at the end, telling everyone to take a look at what you'd just done. Who in particular were you trying to get that message to? Not just Derek Chisora.
There's Derek Del Boy, no good Chisora, yeah? I'd flatten him, just like I flattened that Brazilian. Then you've got David, no chin Price. You've got Tom Dallas, the piece of wood, yeah? You've got Larry, the big war machine, who's just been knocked out by John McDermott. Well done, John, by the way, good shot. And that's it, really, but I'm the only man who's game enough to fight anyone in the world. They've got some American, Kevin Johnson, saying he needs to fight me. There's my promoter. Here I am. I will take the fight. Mick will take the fight. Let's get it on, because I know that Chisora is not game enough to get in that ring with me.
Well, let's have a quick word with Mick then, because the BBC have been good this year. They've been making these big fights happen. Do you want them now to make that fight now? I mean, Tyson's been mandatory, 6 months? Do you want that fight to happen, pretty much as soon as Derek comes back from the Klitschko fight?
Absolutely. Well, let's face it. In my opinion, Derek Chisora took the Klitschko fight because this man was his mandatory. And at the end of the day, he'd get beat, and he'd get beat in style by Tyson Fury. So why not go and fight Klitschko and get more money for it? But our problem with that is, he's not fighting Tyson Fury, so why not relinquish the title while he's fighting for the heavyweight title? If he wants to come back as preferential challenger, Tyson will knock him out and take care of business. But no heavyweight, not just in Britain, in the world, takes on prospects like that, dangerous prospects. Look at that, 6'5" solid. You could see his punches whizzing past. Everyone at ringside was moving their head like when he was throwing shots. He's a great puncher. Who takes on fighters like that? He is the big star of heavyweight boxing, world boxing, and he's going to win the world title, no question. He's in a different league to every other heavyweight prospect in Europe right now.
Indeed, Mick, appreciate your time. Obviously, a better second fight for you than our first fight of the night. Final word to you, Tyson. Really, we tried to grab a word with Derek Chisora. As far as I know, he's left the building now,
yeah,
so didn't fancy speaking to you.
No, I don't think so.
Watch the language. There might be kids watching, Tyson. Final word to you, though. I mean, what do you want to happen over in the next 6 months or so? Are you prepared to wait for Derek, or are you going to skip on and move on to? Well, can you go on to world level now?
Lots of things. I'm ready for bigger fights, better fights. But to be honest, I don't want to jump to European level. Why should I? I'm British, I fight here, I'm born here, I live here. I want the British title, I want it the old-fashioned way. And not just do I want to win it one time, I want to do what Sir Henry Cooper done. I want to win 3 belts outright. But you know what? I'm capable of doing it. I'm 22 years old. I've got until I'm 30 to wait until at world titles, haven't I? When I'm the mandatory, Derek, the mandatory, not voluntary.
Tyson, congratulations tonight. Tremendous performance. Nobody in boxing talks like this fella. Tyson Fury can box and he can talk as well. We probably will see that fight. There you go. We probably will see that fight at some point. I'm sure the BBC will be watching tonight and make that one happen. Do you know what? Let's not talk about this fight for a minute, because someone's just come to join us. Big Del Boy, Derek Chisora. Derek, we just saw that fight. Tyson is your mandatory. You watched him. What did you think?
Oh, he's got a lot to improve. It's all right. He wants to be my mandatory. I'll be honest with you. Not a great fight for me, there's no money in it for me and him. Maybe the British public want to see the fight, but right now he's not ready for me. Physically, mentally, he's not ready for Derek Chisora Del Boy.
What would happen if you and Tyson got together? We saw him here, you can see on the monitor, that knockout. I mean, he clearly punches.
That was a desperation shot, he didn't, he was just swinging all over, desperate shots, I'm accurate, if I box him, I will hurt him, I will slow him down.
What I think he wants to know, Del, is that, and he doesn't begrudge you going to fight Klitschko. He says it's a good move because you can fight me and fight Klitschko for more money. Fight Klitschko. He's got no problem with that. His problem is that he won the Eliminator. You still got the title, and he's saying he could fight he could have fought for the title tonight, and then you will get preferential contender. So you'll come back in, win or lose against Klitschko. That's what he was saying. I mean, that's what I think people need to be clear. Why
listen,
have you kept the title instead of just maybe saying it?
As you know already, man, I am with a big dog. I am with a big fish in the game. So as long as I got Frank Warren behind me, you know, I can hold on to my titles for the next 4 or 5 years. You know, it don't matter. So after becoming a world champion, me knocking out with Klitschko in the 8th round or 7th round,
which he thinks you can do, by the way.
Yes, and then I'll hold on for a bit and then come defend my British title, because that's one of the main belts I want to keep and retire with that main belt, and that's the main belt I want.
That'd be unique to do it that way. It's a good way to do it.
Yeah, that's the way I want to do it.
Derek, whatever happens, we wish you the very best when you go to fight Vladimir Klitschko. It'd be fantastic to see you come back with the heavyweight title.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
And I'm just going to tell you again, Dale, Tyson genuinely thinks that you can win, and he says that's why they didn't fight you in December, because they didn't know, they didn't trust you, and they thought you might be too dangerous. That's what Tyson thinks.
Yeah, I know. He's a good kid, man. I like him.
Anyway, when you two finish your little chat, should we get back on with our main event of the night?
You've got to love Del Boy. He sells tickets. He's fun. He's controversial. I like him.
Let's get back over to MC, because next